Ehsan Raad here, Director of Fitness Training for TennisFlex, and this is TennisFlex calf raises. The calf muscles are, in my opinion, one of the most neglected muscles by athletes. And no matter what sport you're in, the calf muscles are often neglected. And it's a very, very crucial muscle that you need to work out on, especially if you're a tennis player that you're constantly running back and forth on the court. So we're going to be using TennisFlex in a certain way to work out our calves. I have all three ends of TennisFlex hooked to the racket for a more balanced distribution of resistance all throughout. I'm going to place behind my head, a few steps in, so the resistance trying to pull me back. What you need to do is, as I'm sure you're aware of from the previous videos, is keep a nice strong core. So I'm going to keep my core nice and tight here, trying to keep a nice straight position with your body. And I'm going to raise up on my toes and down. Up and down. You can make this a little bit harder on yourself by, again, taking a few steps further away, or by just simply, when you go up on the calf raise, come all the way down, but don't let your heels touch the floor. So come as low as you can, but do not hit the floor. I'm going to do a few of those, so stay with me here, up and down. I'm going coming as low as I can, but my heels aren't touching the floor. Up and down. Just going to go up. You can do at different speeds, and there are different calf raises that you could do. This is very simple calf raises. Feet are parallel to each other, legs shoulder width apart. You can also point your toes outwards towards the opposite sides and raise up and down. Same thing, take a few steps in and not let your heels hit the floor when you're coming down on the calf raise. That's another variation of it. Another variation of it is that you can point your toes inward, like Looney Tunes characters. So toes are going to be inward, and raise up and down, and again trying not to let your heels hit the ground on your way down. And a few more reps. I'm going to try to get 25 reps of each variation in. That's 25. A few more on this one. And that's 25. Toes facing outward. And that's 25. Like I said, calves are often very neglected muscle groups of the body, but are still just as important as any other muscle group, and they need to be worked on. Especially if you utilize your legs a lot in the sport that you are in. Tennis is one of those sports that you're constantly using your legs, running back and forth on the court, running forward, back. So you definitely need to have strong calves as well as every other muscle group that you work on. You want to make sure you have a nice strong calves muscles as well. There you have it. I'm Ehsan Raad, TennisFlex calf raises, and I'll see you next time.